Hey everybody, Easy Amateur Radio here, and what we're looking at today is the President Randy FCC. I like to call this old Big Randy. Now, what we're looking at is a handheld AM CB radio, and what we're looking at here is a Baofeng UV5R. You can see the size difference. This is kind of the universal standard. If you've been following my channel, you know that it is not pocket size because it is not smaller than a Baofeng. But this is the radio that I keep on my vest, on my person, while out working on the cruise and things like that in the woods. So what we're looking at here is a microphone and a speaker jack. It's a K-type connector. I've actually never really tried to see if any of my Baofeng hand mics will work. I guess we'll have to try to give that a look-see and see. On the back, you have back in there, you have a just standard microphone, I guess, bolt, and you can hang that on any microphone hanger. This clip is probably one of my favorite parts. You can rotate it all the way around, so if you want it to clip from the top and run a belt through there, you can. Or if you want it to clip from the bottom, like hanging from something, you can do that as well. I usually clip mine from the top just because of the way my vest is. Here you go. Here's some microphone hanger bolt, and you can take the battery off and things like that with that. But we'll go ahead and slip this back on there because I'm going to need this today at work. On the other side, you have a PTT, high and low, and then your squelch button. So let's go ahead and fire this thing up. There we go. This radio has some beeps. You can hear the static. So we'll go ahead and turn the squelch up. See if we can't squelch that out. I usually keep it on a pretty low squelch, but there you go. Now, on the camera, the color and the contrast is not as good as it is in person. There you go. You can really see it when the backlight turns off. This radio does come with a whip that's very small, but it does the job for what I need. You're looking for maybe half a mile of range. This radio comes with just about everything other than a shoulder mic. That's the connector. And it does come with an adapter for a PL259, just a standard coax connector. I think it's in my everyday pouch and bag that I carry, but I don't know where that's at. The adapter is. It could be in there. This radio does charge. It will charge up. It comes with a wall charger or a 12-volt charger, so you can charge it in the car. What it is you slide the little puck down here. You can see where it receives it and plug it in, whether you want to do it AC or DC. Look at that. We still got stuff breaking in. Must be some kind of RFI. This radio is extremely sensitive. If you want to listen to Skip just hanging out in the yard, you can do that with this radio. This radio does a fantastic job. On channel 21 locally, that's where all the locals hang out in the afternoon. I can hear everybody just as good as I can on my base station. So really good sensitivity and things. I might do some more videos on this radio in the future, but I just kind of wanted to walk you around. Up here's your power on and volume. Here's your PTT right there, and high and low, like we talked about earlier, high and low power. We'll do a power test in another video. This one's just a little quick walkthrough. You can see that the beep is on. I don't really like the beep. We'll hold this and kind of go through the menu. Well, go through the scan. It's just scanning 9, 19, and things like that. You have your weather alerts you can set, automatic noise limiter, noise blanker, Vox, and an emergency mode. Goodness gracious, we need to turn that up some more. Never had the squelch that high. Just like a Baofeng, this thing has a flashlight on it, and that's how you can affect your color. The clear is always my favorite. Orange is good too. I like that green, so we'll just go through here. Yeah, that green's kind of dope, so we're gonna leave it at that green. And then let's see if we can get into the menu. That's the channel scan. I've never really gotten into the menu of this radio, guys, if you want me to be completely honest. There's your monitor and everything like that. I would think you just hold it. Maybe you double click it. No. This is live, folks. This is live. I don't know how to get into the menu. I bet it's this light. There we go. We were in the menu earlier. So there's your reset all, your Vox, we don't really use Vox. Emergency channel 9. I wonder, can we change that? I'd like to. Nope. I want to change that. How do we change that? I want to change that to 19. There we go. Cool. Set. Back to menu. Vox. Reset off. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Key beep. We definitely want to turn this thing off. There we go. If you followed the channel and seen other reviews, I really am not a fan of the key beep. So this is the President Randy, Big Randy, FCC, good radio. It is an AM radio. I do think they make an FM version now. I think it's the President Randy, FCC 2. This radio may have it in there somewhere, but we're going to do a power test and all in the future. I hope you liked Big Randy. This is my daily use. We'll find out about the microphone and the power and everything like that in a future video. Thank you for watching, guys. Easy Amateur Radio. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and do that. 73, everybody.